Mhm.
Good morning, audience. 5 minutes to go.
The echo is there. Shruti.
Good morning, Mr. Abdul. How are you?
Good morning. Good morning. Yeah, 2 more minutes, 4 more minutes. So, Pankaj ji, good morning. How are you, sir?
Good, good. How are you?
Yeah. We're unable to see you. You're there. I
Yeah,
can
yeah.
see
I'm just
your.
1 minute. Let me. Just a minute.
Yeah. Take your time. Usually, the first session is something
You need to set up everything.
Yeah. First session. It will take 2 3 minutes to set.
No noise.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay.
We can hear you.
Okay. Yes. Okay. So, how is life?
Yes, sir. So, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to day two of Global Supply Chain Excellence Summit, edition 4. So, thank you, participants. Welcome, Pankaj ji. Thank you very much for joining the session today. So, I hope
Thanks
you
to
can
you.
hear me. Hope you can hear me.
Yeah. It's clear.
Yeah, fantastic. So it's a first session of day two. We had a fantastic day yesterday of 10 speakers giving lectures on 10 different topics. So very insightful and very encouraging. Okay. So just to give a quick introduction to a global supply chain excellence summit. So the main
Now
idea,
nothing has left for me to tell.
yeah, no, I will. No, just give me a brief. I'll just let you introduce and then you can take it up. Okay, so global supply chain excellence summit help organizations, individuals, and experts, practitioners to get connected with experts across the globe in supply chain domain and share the knowledge. So we, FUSI is passionate to help the community. That's the reason we are sponsoring the event. So thank you very much for all the support from expert speakers and participants and the organizers. So thank you very much. So welcome to day two. I usually it will take 2-3 minutes to Pankaj sir to people to join and settle. So let us do that introductory part. Okay, then things will catch up. So our keynote speaker for today's first session is Mr. Pankaj Srivastav. Very important topic. Today, the main theme of event is supply chain execution systems, which includes manufacturing execution, warehouse management, transportation and logistics management. Mainly, we talk about execution systems in place. So, Mr. Pankaj Srivastav, he is a visionary supply chain leader with over 24 years of experience across India and Middle East. He specialized in greenfield warehouse design, process engineering, and cost optimization. His leadership has delivered several millions of savings and the capacity growth, pallet capacity growth, and annual revenue uplift. So currently, he is a strategic consultant and guest faculty and board advisor for many organizations. Okay. So he is open to C-level roles like global consulting, training, and advisory. So Mr. Pankaj Srivastav, the topic is warehousing in 2030, automation, robotics, and beyond. So it is future uh, projected presentation, Mr. Pankaj Kumarji. So thank you very much for joining the session and happy to hear you again. Thank you very much. Over to you, Pankaj.
Thank you, Mr. Abdul, for a nice introduction. And it's my pleasure to today with you to talk about Warehouse 2030. Yeah, I also heard yesterday's session. It was really a very nice, Mr. Rajiv and other speakers, well spoken on the topics and almost AI, automation, robotics, everything has been covered. So the people who have already heard, nothing is left to tell more about that. But yeah, yes, I will try to focus on only the warehouse. Okay. Technology is already developed. Now the things which is be different in 2030 is the usage of those technology, you know, how we are going to use, whether it is a robotics, whether it is a AI, whether it is a energy. So let's deep dive and start the presentation. So once again, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I don't know which people are from which part of the world. Okay. Uh, I, Mr. Abdul has already
Yeah.
introduced me. Okay. So let's directly go to the presentation and take it from there. So I'm just sharing the position. Wait for a minute, please. Is the screen visible?
Exactly. Yes. Yes.
Thank
Srivastav.
you, Mr. Abdul, for the confirmation. Warehousing 2030, automation, robotics, and beyond. This isn't just a forecast, it is a strategy roadmap. As Peter Drucker said, the best way to predict the future is it to create it. So let's explore how we can create the future together. Oh, sorry. Yeah. So today's agenda will be what we cover today is automation trend reshaping our warehouse, emerging technology which we need to watch, how robotics are transforming our workflows, integration with the broader supply chain, and the future challenge we must prepare for. So let's begin with why and why this matters right now. We are standing at a point where the next 5 years will change more than last 30 years combined. E-commerce, labor shortage, consumer expectations, they are rewriting the rules, isn't it? Warehouses are no longer just storage hubs. They are becoming the nerve center of our supply chain. And as we prepare for 2030, digital transformation is no longer luxury. It is our necessity. What is the global outlook today? You might have also gone through various reports, whether it is a logistic IQ report or modern intelligence or next move strategy consulting. Everybody is predicting huge growth in this sector. The global warehouse automation market is on track to exceed 50 billion, even some report claiming 60 billion by 2030, growing at the rate of 14% CAGR. What is fueling this? There are three words: e-commerce, urbanization, and resilience. As traditional labor pools shrink, automation isn't just helpful, it is essential. Why automation or future technology is required? Because of the challenge we are facing today. So what are the challenge? Severe labor shortage. Now labor is not available as it is because of the development of the people's lifestyle. Even they are available, they are becoming very costlier because of the so many revenue streams nowadays generating. So people don't want to go for a traditional workforce. They are looking for the work which is more helpful for them, more improve their lifestyles and easy to perform. Rising cost of energy and demand of those energies. Not only energy, uninterrupted energies. Space constraint. Even despite expansion, we are still finding there are a lot of demand, but supply is not available in many areas. Next, key challenges are demand volatility. Customers want speed, precision, and personalization, right? For example, nowadays, each and every things you wear or use has people are preferring to have the personalization on that. And a growing push towards sustainability. Now, ESG scores are going to be mandatory for each and every organization. So automation is no longer about speed, it's about survival. So these are the key trends which is driving automation: AI and machine learning, vision guided robots, sustainability in logistics, and scalability and flexibility. We will talk more about in going forward slides. Warehousing has evolved from manual racks and paper locks to the barcode scanner and WMS, and now to AI-driven sensors, power ecosystem. We are entering an era of real-time touches in intelligent warehousing. Automation 2030. What is changing? Beyond efficiency, resilience, intelligence, and adaptability. Hyper-connected, data-driven ecosystem. Robots are everywhere, whether it is AGV or AMR, optimizing navigation, reduce fatigues. Cobot assist with repetitive tasks. Amazon and Ocado are the prime examples. Ocado has robotic, robotic picking and storage system that reduce labor cost by 40%. Amazon sorting system handle 24,000 pieces per hour with 99.7% uptime. Interesting, isn't it? There are three key robots categories. One is AMR, reduce optimization, minimal collisions. Second is robotic picking, which we use in our warehousing, vision-based, high accuracy, order picking. Best of both are the cobots, human intelligence, robotic strength, the result, faster, safer, and more scalable operation. Smart storage solution. Let's talk about this. SRS, shuttle system, VLM, this offers space optimization. For example, Falcon Autotech reduce storage area by 60% using SRS and other such systems. Speed up to 65 units per hour. Real-time inventory visibility. When square meter are scare you, vertical is the way forward. In fact, it was started long back, but now it was practicing everywhere. Next thing is AI predictive analytics in warehousing. AI is a game changer. Forecasting, replacement, labor planning, everything can be done by AI. Predictive maintenance cuts downtime by 30 to 40%. Digital twin, many of the speakers already spoken yesterday. Simulate warehouse operation to identify bottlenecks. And AI-powered WS dynamic adapts workflow in real time. Nowadays, this predictive analysis is so powerful that even with your 1 year purchase data, system are picking the product and confirm 90% plus that whether you will buy this product when you're browsing that product or not. So that much of predictive analysis are possible nowadays through by e-commerce companies. So when you're browsing the site, they know which product you are going to buy. So more than it's a complete mind mapping, I can say. Next thing is IoT and sensor. There is a huge scope of using IoTs and sensor in the warehousing. Smart warehouses thrives on data. Yesterday, Mr. Abdul said, data is the key, which is driving the entire world nowadays. IoT sensors track assets, conditions, inventory, even worker movement. Edge computing ensure that decision happens locally, even when networks lagging. They leads to higher safety, less downtime, and better performance visibility. Cloud-based WMS and platform. Today, WMS systems are cloud-based and integrated with ERP, TMS, FMS, YMS, offer live dashboard, agility, and remote accessibility. This enables multi-location coordination and near instant response time. Going forward, integrated with AI, now every management with the access, they can have a chatbot or WhatsApp, and in natural language, they whatever information they want, they can access those information on their fingertip. So they no need to ask finance how many billing has been done, how many outstanding is there, who has paid, who has not paid. They can ask in natural language these questions to their mobile and get the answer with details. So this kind of things are happening, but the percentage in the entire warehouse industries, this will increase very soon, very rapidly by 2030. Beyond automation, drones are no longer exceptional. Used for inventory scanning, when the work of the warehouse has been finished, drone start working their work. It, everything is programmed in the night. They do the entire warehousing scanning, do the cycle count, and make your report prepared for next morning. Pilot programs in parcel delivery is already successful, and now many days people are using drone to deliver the parcels. Integrated with WMS gives a real-time accuracy, except drones to become standard in the large scale operations. Hyper automated fulfill center is no longer a imagination. It is happening right now. Blockchain. We heard a lot. Now we are practicing into our warehousing, which bring the transparency and the security. Blockchain ensure real-time tracking, authenticity, and reduce disputes. Smart contracts automate execution, cutting red tape and boosting efficiency. This is crucial for traceability and trust across stakeholders. Nowadays, even today, many companies has already started it. We are signing the agreement through blockchain. But 2030, you can imagine the percentage of usage of such technology, how large it would be, isn't it? as we are developing with the technology, with the comfort of lifestyle, we also need to take care of our environment. So sustainability trend is nowadays the main focus for each and every operations which we execute. It is not optional anymore. So we have to build green building. We have to use green energy, whether it is solar or even hydrogen made by solar energy, etc. We we are going for robots, but we at the same time we have to see how robots are energy efficient. We are using AI, as you know, AI is giving a very fast, accurate, and real-time information. But consumption of energy by AI is huge. So, what technology we should develop to reduce that energy consumption? CO2 natural operation will soon be compliance requirement. Automation helps meet ESG goals while boosting bottom lines profit. Human plus machine collaboration. Robots are not replacing human. They are augmenting them. New roles like robotic supervisory or data analytics and automation managers are emerging. This is about workforce evolution, not elimination. So now we don't have to manage the operation, we have to manage the robots. Safety innovation through automation. Automation isn't just productive, it is safer too, wherever and especially for human life. Earlier, we used to have a lot of incident at the warehouses. Now, with this automation, we can eliminate them. Wearables monitor our vitals. Collision prevention system avoid accident. Now, every forklifts are coming with collision prevention system. Going forward, there will be not a man-driven uh, forklift. Now it's already started happening. Robots handle risky tasks. The result, fewer injuries and higher morale. Now, what are the skills and workforce for the future? The skills required in 2030 will be engineers, data scientists, automation experts. Reskilling is vital. This isn't just tech transformation, it's people transformation. Training and education need to keep pace with technology. Now, the question comes, what will be the capex and opex for this entire change? Cost is always a concern. Upfront capex can be high, but opex saving and ROI over 3 to 5 years are significant. Robotics as a service model are bringing the gap, especially for SMEs companies. Yesterday, Mr. Rajiv has also emphasis on that, and he said nowadays it's not a luxury item. The automation is start with a minimum capex and step by step too. So what will be the roadmap for 25-30? Our 5-step strategy could be: assess digital maturity, identify quick wins, deploy and scale strategically, align with key performance indicators, and continuously evolve the goal. The goal is not automate everything, but automate intelligently, where yesterday's speaker has also focused on these areas. And today's industry leaders setting the benchmark, whether it is Amazon, Alibaba, Ocado, etc. These companies show us what possible and remind us why staying ahead matters. There are lots of myths about automation. It kills job. Reality, it creates new one. It is only big for companies? No. SMEs are adapting too. And you have seen there are lots of startup has come up in nowadays, and they are adapting automation in their day-to-day businesses. And earlier, to become a unicorn was a long lead, you know game, but now people are becoming unicorn in 2-3 years of time. How? By adapting this automation. It is too expensive. Earlier it was, but now no. ROI often justifies investment under 3 years nowadays. So to summarize entire presentation, I have made a 3-4 minute video, which I will show now, how the warehouse would be in 2030. Let's switch my screen to the video. Can somebody confirm? Is my video screen visible?
Yeah, the video is, you can start it.
Okay, thank you.
To play.
1 minute.
That's Robotics. Year 20, what if we told you in 2050, robots don't just robotics, but they living organisms. No complex, large, to large humans have, no rational humans. 21 operations happen before you building food is your body. Focus is that summarizes the 100,000 square meters of scale and size, coming with invisible intelligence. One of our solar panels blue light from homes. Thinking with an inner energy grid that decides which sun units come to. Not before the first light. Inside, inside. Actually, maybe. But I like it. One of us don't blame. There's one. Our problem takes more than one. Sometimes it is actually. Yeah, if I did it once, one time, another calls, Inventory isn't just slow, it's understood. Within 12 seconds, pallets are airborne, multiple drones that don't budge. But applicators, and disassembled skins at 10x human speed. More than 5 minutes, no isolation. The center of the level system is best out with value system. Sensing that touch graph all production. Other questions to that. Not those innovating implementations. Parts of variation reprograms to learn how origins or concept. Extremes, but all about the lives. Sensors matter to the data. Others don't care attention. Think about it as sensitive factors. We're not trying transparency. They're all just most companies sometimes account for these functions. Third, nothing will go for structurally but new. There are no flaws. Progress too has a soul. And the time stop. Sensors embedded in the truly can do fun with the clear list. First, we can see that other mistakes are progress. Other times, the first correct factor. One for permanent rules will be ready for long things to go. Even not one. Walls, the cables, don't fill out troubles, don't construct it. The paradigm. It's hard. One of the things I don't know is that something about nothing works for you. Something to be quiet and think. And I still one questions is why one first proper solve. Excellent. Everything is what started dancing with my step. No, nothing to do. Energy usage is nothing but everything prepares for the one thing. So, questions is, questions will not have quality. Mentality. How do I say most importantly every day? What do you want them to do? What is the goal? What do you want to see? Dreaming or studying? Becomes the future. What's the goal? What's already in place?
So thank you, everybody. Now you have seen this video, how the warehouse would be look like in 2030 through my eyes. Hope you have some better version of it. Let's discuss on this platform today. Over to you, Mr. Abdul. Any questions?
I'm just trying to compile the things. First of all, this is very, very, very interesting and also very insightful. Sorry,
Thank you.
very interesting and insightful lecture, Reggie. You just covered what are the key challenges to what are the required for future warehousing best practices. Now, as we also provide warehousing solution, warehouse management system, we talk to so many people. One of the key challenges is the put away process and picking process not optimized. Okay, so there are so many warehouses, still there is a poorly managed processes. So they will spend a lot of time. So it will create a problem of accuracy, the difficulty for the employees, and then extended hours, and then it create a big panic for them. So what is your advice? So how to improve these processes? Also, how to train and improve the staff, warehousing staff, for now and for future.
Yeah, there are many reasons of this put away and picking inaccuracy or delay in the operations. Okay, when the warehouse has started transforming from manual to WMS and now AI-driven operations, there are many tools available, and tools only helpful when properly trained on that. Okay, or when it is implemented properly. There are very few items, even long back, when we are implementing WMS into our warehouses. There are certain key aspects which need to be taken care, like location. Okay, when we do the labeling of the location, if I use letter I, O kind of things, which have a very difficult to understand whether it is I or L, O or 0, but manually, if we take care of this, many times picking get inaccurate because of this confusion or delay.
Correct.
Okay, instead of I, picker has reached to L aisles. Okay, or they have picked the wrong thing. So same thing, not only in the location mapping, but also when we do the serial number of products. In serial number where the font size is very small. Okay, and pickers have a difficulty to read the serial number and picking slip to match it. And many times I found this kind of, error while picking. So small spare parts warehouses suffer a lot such kind of picking. So those things. And of course, WMS and now AI empowered WMS is the key to get rid of this kind of things. But implementation and training of staff is more important than that.
Yeah. So I think the most important part is to realize that technology is the enabler. So it's the faster you realize that there is a chance that you spend time on it instead of doing rush. Then you it's a the digital transformation is not something an optional; it's a mandatory. Okay,
Absolutely.
so you have to prepare yourself, invest in it from time and resources. Even the leadership. One more problem, Pankajji, what I have seen is when we do a warehouse management system implementation, management don't involve in the beginning. So they leave it to the warehouse managers who take care. Once we implement, when the senior leaders come into picture, at that time, there is a gap. What based on their expectations and their reality. Okay. So how to do that? The leadership have to take the charge and drive the initiative. Then why everything will be, they can also appreciate their team who are doing a good job also. So what do you advise for the leaders?
Yeah, this is also a very common, challenge which you have highlighted, and especially we are doing a lot of consultancy, all assignment also, and we are also facing the same kind of challenges, where top management they approve the necessity of the requirement, okay, but not get involved, right, throughout the process. They leave it to on the manager level thing, or even below the manager level people, where the management vision, soft floors people's requirement understanding, they have the perspective of different level people have a different. I heard yesterday speaker was also talking about that when you implement digitalization or automation, the productivity will be lower in the beginning, and with time when people get used to of using the technology, then there will be a drastic change. But that period is very crucial, where top management had to understand and involve along with the people who are actually performing the task, executing the task, right? So approach is very simple. Before going for implementation, we need to convince the top management, bring it along with us while implementation. Instead of we tell, let them take the responsibility to tell to down the line the people how the system is going to benefit, what they are looking from it, and how their job. The most common thing is people start feeling that if digitalization is happening, automation is happening, their job is now into question mark, whether tomorrow they will be there or not, right? So instead of using the technology, they think how to avoid the technology. So that confidence can, if given by the top management, of course, down the line, people if feel that it is good for them, and through this, they are upgrading themselves for their better future, for their better prospect, for their promotions, for their raise. Then the implementation will be more successful, and the challenges which are talking about can be eliminated.
I'm fantastic way to explain the very important topic. One more question. So now, Pankaj ji, we all know that warehousing is a booming industry. Everything across the globe, and particularly in India and other developing countries, it's a booming economy. Okay, so
Right.
this industry is really good. Now the thing is, when you talk about warehouse operations, say there are manual operations and then there are automations. Now this automation, the fully automated warehouse, is a huge investment, right? I mean, like it needs a significant investment. Now, what do you see that uh, the big players like Amazon and other players, other large organizations, they automate the complete end-to-end warehouse processes. And
Right.
there comes the mid-size, the 3PL operators. Uh, the business is so uncertain and they create warehouses here and there, wherever they need. So how does that automation part is required for the very uncertain 3PL operators and also the investment thing, so they cannot invest so much investments on the rental warehouses kind of thing. So what do you foresee for next 2 3 years, 5 years, the trend, industry trend?
Trend, no doubt, there is a positive trend, and due to this, big people who are creating the benchmark, okay, others to follow, and the way the technology are evolving, and people also understanding the capex part, investment part, and nowadays, earlier, remember, we used to buy the software, okay. Nowadays, we no need to buy the software, we need to use the software, and the pricing mechanism is also changed. You also charge, per usage basis,
Hmm.
right? So these things making the people who have not yet, went for the automation or digitalization, their process is day by day, it is going to be easier and easier. And as we know, it is not nowadays not luxury, it is a essential things, okay. And with revolution of AI in last 2 years, I will say, and it has been evolved, it is much easier, much adaptable, and cost is also going day by day lower.
Yeah. Fantastic, sir. So it's a very interesting trend going on in warehousing. So it's a booming economy for everywhere. And I wish you good luck and every warehouse managers and everybody. So there is a tremendous opportunity going to come future. So all the best to everybody. So thank you, sir, for insightful lecture, and
Thank
you
you.
shared us very interesting points, very insightful. So thank you, Pankaj ji. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, if you have any questions, please
Thank you.
write to Mr. Pankaj ji. So he will be answering it. Okay, sir. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, and have a great time. Thank you. Thank you all.
Thank you.